Okay, so we're going to start back putting this carburetor back together, and the first thing we're going to do is install these little freeze plugs like I was showing you yesterday. I don't think I have any white pipe dope here. I think I used the last up the other week. Now what you do is you take this, and you see it's shaped like a glasses lens. Okay, and you want the round part up, not on the floor. All right, there we go. See, the round part's facing up, and you want to make sure it's centered in the hole good. And then all we're going to do is take this punch, put a little dimple in it, and it should not come out now. I might put a little hook tool under it, make sure it don't. Oh yeah, that's in there. Okay. And we're going to do the same on the side here. See, we installed it with the dimple up. You still want to be very careful while you're doing this. You don't want to break nothing. It's kind of just pop metal. This is the safest hammer in the shop. The head halfway stays on it. Okay, and that one's tight. What happens when you drive on it with the punch like that? It expands that so it fits tight around that lip there. Okay, next we're going to install, if I can find it. Oh, okay. Here's our float and our needle. Like I said yesterday, I usually don't replace these seats unless I have a problem with it, because they're just so much of a pain to get in there right. It's such a small hole, and the float's even small, and the needle's even smaller, or the seat. So what you do is you hang the needle on the float, like so, and then you gently rest it in the seat. Then you install this pin that actually does come in the carburetor kit. You install this pin through the other side. It comes in the carburetor kit, but it is the incorrect size. Okay, so I had a little something happen this morning. Let me get this installed. So I had everything in this container here, taking it into work to soak it. Got out of my car, and just as soon as I did, that box went everywhere. All the little parts was, I thought, lost. Well, I had everything but that little floating pin that the float rides on. Well, one of the boys run across a lawnmower today on the side of the road, and doggone if it didn't have the exact same carburetor on it, so we got it all. So I pulled all the parts I needed. I ended up needing a float bowl for it too. The one I showed you last night was really rusty on the inside. It was fixing to start leaking. So now that we have that installed, we will get our gaskets out of our gasket kit and see which one fits the bowl. We got several to choose from here. You always want to make sure to save your original gasket so you can compare. See, this gasket looks a lot more like the factory gasket. And in the kit there was also this thicker gasket. So you might have to try it, or you might have to compare it to your old one. I might try the thicker gasket first because I had problems with one of these leaking recently. I don't think that's going to work. So we'll go back with the thin gasket. The one with the thicker gasket might use a different bowl. Okay, yeah, that's about what you want. See, it was too thick, so you would have tightened down the nut and it would have warped the bowl. You don't want to mess that up. Then your bowl drain. I got a new gasket for it. All I'm doing right now is cleaning it up real gentle like on the wire wheel. And then there's the new seal. Install it on the base of the carburetor. I'd be shocked if the wrench I was using last night is still on the bench. It sure is. I ain't never figured out how every wrench around here gets magnetic over the years. Alright. So that's snugged down. Now we'll install the throttle shaft and the choke shaft. And we'll be about ready to get this thing fired up. Here's your throttle shaft. We're pulling off the old felt seal and putting the new felt seal on. Okay, we got that installed. Then we'll install the tiny screw that holds it in place. Now if you're going to be messing with these small engines much, it was just over here, I would recommend, well, of course it ain't here now. Well, to make a special tool that will hold this screw while you install it, it will actually physically hold it on the end of the screwdriver. Let's see if I can find a little shorter screwdriver.